Wayne back with Lethal Injection Outdoors for another weekly tip. This week I'm going to talk about peep sights and why it's important to use a peep that makes a round circle at full draw with a round pin guard on a sight. But I want to go over a couple peep sights first. There's a couple on the market like a Fletcher or a G5 that make a round circle at full draw. You can also get them with self-aligners for people who have issues with their peep turning properly. But there's two peep companies in specific that I want to go over before I talk about why to use the round peep with the round pin guard. The first one's made by Double Take Archery, and it's a transition peep sight. They make three different models. The one I'm using is called the Transition True Angle, and these things are pretty innovative, whereas they start out dark when it's daytime, and as it gets in the evening darker out, the peep actually turns to a clear color and allows for more light without sacrificing any accuracy like some of the other peeps on the market that split your string real big or trying to use a real big peep. So you're not giving anything up, but you might buy a couple extra minutes by using one of these. Like I said, they offer three models. One has a self-aligner, and the Transition True Angle is the one I'm using, and I'll explain to you why I use that one and how it makes a perfect circle at full draw so it lines up with my pin guard. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is specialty archery products. I want to bring my father in, Wayne Sr., because he actually uses one of these in his hunting bow.
How you doing? Yeah, I found out over the years my eyesight going bad and I had to go to glasses. And I'm going to tell you right now, hunting in the woods, deer hunting with glasses on is not fun. Especially low light conditions, early in the morning, sun comes up, sun gets in your eyes, so on and so forth. So what we found out is the specialty archery products makes a peep that you can actually put a magnifier in. And I actually have one in my bow that we put in, and then it's just a hooded peep. And then once you get a hood peep in, you screw the lens in, whatever your requirements are for your eyesight, you know, depending on how bad your eyes are. And when I pull this thing back at full draw, look at my pins. My pins are dead clear, no blur, nothing to them. Plus, I can still reach out and see the deer perfect. And it makes it nice because I don't have to wear glasses. I mean, for a while I was, you know, I had a deer coming into me and I'd have to sneak my glasses out of my pocket and put it on so I could see my darn pins. But now I leave the glasses at home. I can pick my binoculars up, see what I want to do. You know, when there are animals coming to me or whatever, and then, you know, when I got to shoot, draw back, you look through the peep, perfect sight every time. And specialty archery products, we got ours through Lancaster Archery. You can get these directly through them. It's specialtyarcheryproducts.com, and you can order them right online.
Now to talk about why we like to use a peep that sits level in the string and makes a perfectly round circle. If you use the style peep that makes a perfectly round circle at full draw, when you come to full draw, you can put that circle just on the outside of the ring of your sight. A little bit of room won't hurt you, a little bit of room, but if you have too much, then the sight could actually float in there. But what you want to do is when you come to full draw, find your anchor point, and then have your peep just outlining your sight. So your sight will be just inside of your peep circle. By doing that, you're more consistent every time at full draw. You come back to that spot and you'll know you're in the right spot. Even in a low light situation, you'll know you're there. By doing this, it makes you more accurate because you have a rear aperture that's going to be, boom, right there every time where you need it to be. Whereas some of the other sights that don't have round circles on them, you can't really tell where you're at. It keeps you more consistent. Plus, when you do that, it keeps you having a consistent anchor point. If you try to center the pin, I'm holding right now at full draw and I'm looking at my pins. If I try to center the pins, I have to move my head up or down, which is going to make you less consistent because you're constantly changing your anchor point. If you have a nice solid anchor point, nice circle around the pins, you're going to be in the right spot every time. You're going to execute a nice shot. This is Wayne Jr., Lethal Injection Outdoors. Get lethal.